If you've been dealing with dark spots, hyperpigmentation, or melasma's dark patches, I have 6 superpower skin care acids that can make really quick work of these, and I'm going to share what those are with you in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to get rid of dark pigmentation or discoloration on the skin. Now, if you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert. Been doing this for 35 years. I'm here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content that you've been looking for here on YouTube, please be sure, hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you know when my new videos are up every week. Okay, so when we are talking about skincare acids, we are talking about essential healthy acids to help the skin put itself in repair, remodel, rejuvenation mode, eventually reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, those dark patches, even age spots, and helping it to better hold on to that needed moisture to give it firmness and smoothness. You know, that's a really tall order, but it is their ability to remove things like dark spots left behind from acne breakouts, age spots, hyperpigmentation, melasma's dark patches, then make them something that you really should consider including in your skincare routine. Now, the word acid by itself sounds scary, but the truth is skincare acids are not dangerous, and in fact are some of the favorite ingredients of the medical and professional skincare world to address these types of issues and address them really fast. And we all like fastness in our skincare, don't we? Now, as always, before using any skincare product on your face, and that really does include these, it's always important to do a patch test. That's an inner arm patch test right here on the inner elbow. And then you need to wait about 48 hours to make sure there's no reaction. I know it seems like a really long time, but believe me, it's better to get the reaction here than on your face. Then with these skincare acid ingredients, it's better to start a few times a week and work your way up to everyday use in your skincare routine. Now, all skincare acids are skin brighteners because of their ability to speed up cellular turnover and to take off that dull, dry layer of skin that sits there on the surface, blocking your other ingredients, but also contributing to the signs of aging. But some of these babies get big bonus points for their ability to reduce excess pigmentation in the upper layers of the skin and regulate future melanin production. So here is the short list for the 6 best of these in my opinion. Mandelic Acid. Now, Mandelic Acid helps to improve brightness in the skin 2 ways. First, it inhibits the melanin-producing enzyme tyrosinase. Yes, I know, sounds like a dinosaur. But it helps stop and regulate that enzyme and block pigment formation. It also helps lift and lighten existing pigment issues by exfoliating that very outer layer, sloughing off those dead skin cells containing those pigments, giving the skin a lighter and brighter look. Now, Mandelic Acid has a larger molecular structure than, say, like AHAs or Glycolic Acid, which means it's very slow to be absorbed into the upper layers of the skin, which reduces the risk of inflammation. And inflammation, even from certain skincare products that are designed to lighten and brighten your skin, can actually create more hyperpigmentation. You don't have that worry with Mandelic Acid because it's very mild. It also has antifungal and antibacterial as well as anti-inflammatory properties. It's really great, right? But it's also great for skin of color and people with sensitive skin types because of the mild action that actually occurs from this acid on the skin. Now, I will be putting links down below in the video description box for you to check out after today's video that contain my suggested resources for these types of acids. Next up is Koji Acid, and Koji Acid has natural skin brightening and lightening properties, and it's derived from mushrooms. I know, mushrooms. Who knew? Now, I have personal experience as a skincare formulator with using Koji Acid in skin preparations that help lighten and in anti-aging products. I have personally witnessed on myself and others an almost instantaneous lightening and brightening of dark patches of skin when Koji Acid is applied. It's pretty phenomenal as a skincare acid goes. It also works in the longer term by blocking that enzyme tyrosinase. There it is again. And it also has photoprotective qualities, which means it actually helps protect your skin from UVA, UVB light damage. So Koji Acid helps fade old dark spots and helps prevent new ones from forming. Next up is Glycolic Acid, which is an alpha hydroxy acid, one of my favorites. It's been in my skincare routine since I was 22, which means I've been using that ingredient for 36 years. That's a really long time. As an AHA, we know right away that it's going to help dissolve that bond between old skin cells and your new skin cells, giving your skin a lighter and brighter look, which means it helps lighten those age spots and hyperpigmentation patches. It also reduces melanin formation by inhibiting melanin production. And if that wasn't enough of all the great things that it can do, it also helps stimulate collagen production. Now, one word of warning. This AHA, though it is derived from sugar and it's a very natural skincare ingredient, it's a very strong skincare ingredient and molecularly can be absorbed into skin much more easily than a lot of other type of ingredients. Therefore, you have more risk of having a reaction to it. So it's really a great idea if you're going to use an AHA of any kind, like glycolic acid, that you start off using it 1 or 2 times a week and then build your way up as your skin acclimates. But it is a really important part of a great anti-aging skincare routine. Then there is vitamin C or L-ascorbic acid, which works in the body in 2 different ways. Internally, it's going to be helpful in collagen production and helping to protect your skin from oxidative stress. But as a topical ingredient, it can be a phenomenal skin brightener, lightener, smoother, you name it. It does just about everything when applied topically. Again, this one also helps inhibit tyrannosase, reducing that pigment formation and keeping your skin looking even and bright. But as a topical, it is also photoprotective, which means it helps stop the melanin triggers that come from the induction of UVA and UVB light. So beyond wearing sunscreen, which you need to be wearing sunscreen, vitamin C gives you another layer of protection against the damaging effects of the sun, which is where we see 70 to 80, some say 90% of the visible signs of aging, like those dark spots and patches. Tranexamic Acid, which is another favorite skincare acid of mine, especially because it inhibits those dark patches that occur from melasma. Melasma patches can be in particularly hard to treat and fade because of the functionality of how they are formed. Basically, this is a process where the skin cells produce too much melanin. Tranexamic acid inhibits the synthesis of melanin and the movement of it up through the layers of skin cells onto the surface of the skin. It's tolerated well, it's inexpensive, it's readily available, and its success rate with treating melasma is up to 89%, with people in studies seeing improvement in just as little as 8 weeks. And then there's good old vitamin A, which I know you're probably thinking that's not an acid, but we're talking about vitamin A as retinoic acid, which you all know as retinol. Retinol still being my absolute must-have in an anti-aging skincare routine because of all of the things that it does for your skin, including reversing some of the damage that's been done to the skin's DNA from photo-damaging rays from the sun. So not only does it brighten your skin by speeding up cellular turnover, taking all that surface pigment with it, it also is able to work on boosting collagen at deeper levels, giving you a thicker, smoother, more resilient, wrinkle-free skin as you go along in time. Now, it could seem a very daunting task to figure out which of these skincare acids to get and which ones to use and how to mix them together. In walks multitasking skincare serums. These are product formulations that have taken one or several of these types of acids and formulated them together to give you a powerhouse product that you can use without having to think about when to layer things or how much to use or what goes with what. The first one I want to tell you about is the Tranexamic Acid 5% formula from Naturium. That's this product right here. It's one I use myself. This is a great formulation that also includes Koji Acid, which is another acid we talked about, plus niacinamide, which is very soothing and skin brightening on its own, and licorice root. So it's a great mix of science and botanicals, giving you a formula that's going to be great for all skin types, including sensitive, but really give you some power when it comes to handling dark spots, hyperpigmentation, and especially if you're dealing with melasma. Now, for another powerhouse multitasking serum that I actually use that includes retinol, there is the serum by Cure. Now, this is one that includes agiroline, peptides, retinol, bakuchiol, niacinamide, and stable vitamin C. And a lot of these skincare ingredients, as you probably know, are often applied separately at separate times in your skincare routine. But this product saves a lot of steps. It works very, very well across skin types. Again, you would need to patch test both of these if you were to use them. I really like this product. I use it with my red light therapy mask. It is a really great formulation. Again, there will be links to all of these down below in the video description box. Boy, do I like to keep all of this stuff simple. And speaking of keeping things simple, be sure and check out this video that is coming up next that can teach you how to layer and when to apply these types of ingredients either on their own or as multitasking serums. Is going to be very, very helpful to you. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Stay beautiful, and I will see you over on that next video.